One, one, two. Yep. Don't know why it says no sound detected. Hello. All right. Guys, make sure you tap that screen. Let's get the live out there. Pew, pew, pew. Bride of Christ, God bless you. Good to see you. I'm still figuring out how to get this mic business correct. Because I feel like the guests still have a louder voice than me when I watch the replays. How do you deal with gaslighting? Hey, it's actually a really good question. I think like persecution as a whole, obviously as a Middle Eastern, I know what persecution can look like for Christians. So I try and keep that in mind when I go through like gaslighting and stuff. Being certain in your current faith. Yeah, so yeah, things like that. And what you said with people trying to question you, I think that's something I found quite easy compared to most new believers, because a lot of my conversion involved reading loads. So, excuse me. So yeah, I find that side. I found that side of things quite easy, because of that. But like, it's not easy. It is quite rough. But yeah, I think because of the amount of reading I did, I was just really sure that this is where I want to be. God bless you, Ms. Destiny. Did you struggle with strongholds about church denomination? Yeah, I really struggled with choosing a denomination. God bless you, Brian. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, that involved me switching denominations quite a bit until I found, until I did enough research and found out what the truth was. Guys, I'm also streaming on YouTube. Link is on my bio. Feel free, please do go and support me on there. Emotions get involved. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. The truth. I'm Anglican, so I believe the Anglican theology is the best form of theology. But anyway, guys, tap that screen. Let's get the live out. Let's push the live out into the world. How can someone die for your sins? Don't make sense. A lot of things don't make sense, bro. A lot of things don't make sense. Like, it never made sense to me how the Prophet Muhammad was my moral role model, or just role model in general. How can I, as a man, take him to be my role model? Like, that doesn't make sense either, does it? But yet you believe it. Are Muslims, Hobbes? The thing is, I would say Islam is. I wouldn't say Muslims are. I think we got to distinguish between the teachings of something and the practice of something. I think majority of Muslims do not practice the things the religion teaches them. So I would really bear that in mind when thinking things like that. Like, what? Yeah, if that makes sense. Guys, tap that screen. Let's get the live out. Hello? Do you ever fear Allah? No.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Not too bad. What's your name, bro?
Riyadh. What's your name?
Dash. Yeah, Dash.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you.
So, Riyadh, are you Sunni?
Okay. This is where you're gonna put an identity on me. No, I'm not Sunni or Shia Muslim. Am I Quranist? No. I take Quran as the book.
You're a Quranist?
No. I was gonna say you're gonna assign that to me. I take the Quran as the law and Hadith as history. Pretty
Is
much.
history
So,
can history be wrong then?
yes, they can.
How do you decide what is correct and what is not?
You say everything's alleged, and if it goes against the Quran, then you say it's fine, it's history, it's not the word of God, so it's okay.
Right. So, for example, Aisha's age. Would you say that history that is wrong then?
I wouldn't say it's right or wrong. I would say there's a hadith that has this, and based on what we know and the context, it's probably wrong. And Oxford study in 2020 kind of proves that this is wrong.
Which
I don't know
Oxford
if you read
study?
it. Who was it by? Little Brown or something? So a guy that's an Islamic.
Can you tell? He's a Muslim.
No, he's not a Muslim. He's
Okay.
he studies. He studies.
Can you tell me
I
the
think
name of the article and the person who done it, please?
I think if you got your computer up, you can
Yeah.
type just type Oxford study on Aisha's age, and it'll come up with
Oxford study on
the hadith on Aisha's age.
on
But even
Aisha.
then,
Oh
what I
wait.
do,
Wait. So this is the study on the hadith, not Aisha's age.
yeah, it's both. It links both,
Right.
just to build a stronger case against it.
So you're trusting someone who's from Oxford University over Ibn Kathir or?
Oh yeah, I'm not trusting anyone. He's just presented a stronger argument against it.
Even if he did, you trust that more than Ibn Kathir?
Yeah, if the evidence, I follow evidence and truth,
Right.
of course, because
Okay,
that's the idea, right?
Yeah, great. I love that.
Yeah.
Let's keep that. Okay, keep that
course.
same mindset because let's walk that through, right?
Yeah.
So let's say history and all secular scholarship says that Jesus was crucified. Therefore, Jesus was crucified, right?
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, no.
Yeah.
History says for definite Jesus died.
Yeah, but you can't prove history, right?
Well,
history
you
is
can.
alleged.
No.
How do you
According to you what you just said, you go based
Yeah.
off like evidence. All the
Yeah.
evidence points to Jesus dying, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So what? Wait. So then,
Yeah.
why would I trust the Quran over what history says, right?
Well, that's the thing, though. The Quran is about...
So now you're just waffling, right?
No.
And this is the problem. No. Riyadh, I want you to realize the pure hypocrisy that you just showed right there. You went from I go based off evidence to the no. But the Quran tells me I don't care, bro. It's an external critique. When you're doing an external critique, right? Nothing matters. It's no, the word of God doesn't matter. So, especially for someone like you who said I go based off evidence, right? So the evidence is telling us that Jesus Christ definitely died. So what is going to make me trust the Quran more? Can you tell me?
But what does the Quran say? It doesn't say that
it was made to
crucified.
appear. It says it was made to appear that Jesus.
Yeah. So what about the theory of it could be someone else that was crucified?
But again, all historical scholarship says that Jesus definitely died.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bart Ehrman, a Christian critic, admits that one of the facts that we can for definite know, and that is a consensus amongst all historians, is that Jesus died.
So what about if Jesus was crucified, he was put on the cross, and at the time, I think it was the time of Sabbath, they left him on the cross, and because it was Sabbath, they obviously took him down, appearing he was dead because he was up there for quite a long time, and 3 days later he appeared because he wasn't actually dead, he was passed out because he was on the cross for so long. What if could that be an alternative?
Sure, you said you go by evidence, right? So can you give me some evidence?
Oh, evidence of that? No, I'm saying, could that be a possibility?
No, but again, you were the one who said I just go off evidence. So for that possibility,
I mean, we don't have evidence of Jesus being crucified.
We do. Oh yeah, no, we do. Boy, do we have evidence.
You can't prove that, though.
Yes, we can. That's why it's a consensus amongst secular historians. If I said Christian historians or Christian scholars, it would be a different thing. I'm saying secular historians.
Okay.
So these are people who are not Christians.
What's that?
These are people who
are not secular. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But I mean, okay.
So wait. Can you denounce Islam now, or at least say the Quran got this one wrong? Because
I mean,
otherwise you're lying or being a hypocrite.
I don't follow a religion, so it's not.
Oh, you're not Muslim?
Anything. No, I believe in God.
What?
Yeah. But I believe in God. That doesn't mean so for example, I read the Quran and the laws that it has, I'm like, this is reasonable. Okay, I believe in God. I don't believe in religion. I don't think about organized religion. I don't think we should all follow one idea. I think we should all develop on the idea. So what I am is, I don't know if you know too much about it, but you know the early days there were so after Muhammad died, you got your it split up into two groups, right? The
Yes.
Sunnis and Shias,
Yeah.
which is a
Ali,
modern concept. Modern
it,
concept.
modern concept.
Yeah, yeah. Sunni Shia is a modern
No, it's
concept.
not, bro.
Do you know the history? What
Yes,
happened
I
after he
do.
died?
Do you want to
Uh,
know the history?
yeah, go ahead.
Do you know about Ibn Talib?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, they're great. So that's where the history starts, bro.
Do you know the groups that split? Like what the groups were?
Yeah, the groups were Ali versus
Yeah.
Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman.
Do you know about Mu'tazili?
Who?
Mu'tazili, the group Mu'tazili.
No, who's that?
So there was a third group called the ones that set
A
apart.
third group.
Yeah, a third group. So do you know about the Islamic Golden Age?
The what now?
The Islamic Golden Age, like you know
Yeah,
the
yeah, the
thing that they say
medieval.
this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they were Mu'tazilis. They weren't Ali's side or the other guy's side, Sunni or Shia. They were Mu'tazilis. So what Mu'tazili is, you know how every word, so MU means person of, right? So Muslim, person of, person that submitted, or Muhaddith is someone, person that studies Hadith, right? Like that's what, you know, in Arabic, it's all root words, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So Mu'tazili is person that
yeah.
steps back. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what it means. So there was a third group, a neutral group. They said we choose neither side because this is not what Islam teaches. And this group was known to say the Quran was created. And this caused the first, what they say, first fitna. So you know Abu Hanifa and these guys,
Yeah.
they were sent to prison. Yeah. So anyways, Mu'tazilis say the Quran is created and they treat that as fundamental but not eternal. So you use it as a fundamental and build upon it. So that's what I follow.
Right.
So the Quran is created.
The Quran is created. So is the word of Allah created as well?
Yeah, the Quran is created. Yeah. So we develop on it.
Well, yeah, but I literally, I'm lost for words.
I mean, if you go in the Quran, you will find nowhere where it says you're not a Muslim if you. So, for example, it says you are a believer if you believe in God and the messengers. It doesn't say anywhere where it says you worship this book as eternal truth. It talks about God, and that's it. It says
So,
believe in God. That's how you go to heaven
right.
and
So
follow
there's
Him.
nothing in the Quran about the universal, the sufficiency of the Quran. There's nothing like that.
No, there is. It says obviously. It says the Quran is complete.
So if it's sufficient, then in what way is it not part of your Islamic life?
No, the Quran is sufficient. That's the thing.
Okay,
Like when
so
I
it is
read it,
sufficient.
yeah, it
So
is.
if it's
But we
sufficient,
can
then
always
you need
develop on it.
it.
Yeah, no. So what I'm saying is fundamental, but we develop on it.
What do you
Using
mean
it.
by develop on it? Like write stuff on it?
No. So okay, so it's called trajectory hermeneutics. So for example, slavery in the Quran, it talks about slavery, right? It
Yeah.
says free slaves. So that to most people back in the days, they thought, okay, slavery is fine. But obviously, it's developing on it to say slavery is clearly wrong and the path is towards abolishing slavery. Nowhere in the Quran does it say to abolish slavery. It says to free slaves, so you can kind of tell the context is to that's what trajectory hermeneutics means, is to go towards not having slavery. Another example is alcohol. Um, so in the Quran, it doesn't actually say alcohol is haram, right? It says that it's bad for you, it's a sin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another example. You can kind of tell that it's telling you to go away from that path, but it's not completely banning it. But anyways, besides all this, you can believe in God, but you don't need to see the Quran as something to
So
follow.
wait. So do you
That's
need to be a Muslim to go to heaven?
what does Muslim mean? Is it a noun or a verb?
Well, I treat it as a verb.
Yeah, exactly. It's a verb.
Yeah.
So a Jew is technically a Muslim, but of course, it all depends on the person's character. People are judged on their character too. So it's more deeper than that because Muslim is not like a noun, like a Christian or a Jew. It's a verb. So if you're a Christian, do you believe Jesus is God?
Of course.
Right. Okay. Well, then that's a different story for you. I don't know how you would do that, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
By
So I don't know
reading the
what
Bible.
questions you can even have for me.
Yeah, I can't lie. I have no question, bro. To be honest with you, to me, do you know what you sound like?
What's that?
You sound. Have you ever played NBA 2K?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the my player bit where you make your own player and you
Yeah.
buy an
Yeah.
outfit for it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, you sound like that
Why is that?
because you're just making up stuff as you go.
I haven't made up anything, but what have I made up? If you tell me what
It's
I've made
just
up.
your own it's your own perspective on things.
It's not though, because for example,
Like I
the
don't wait. Let me stop you there. Can you like show me any like medieval like philosopher like Al Ghazali, for example? Like why
oh my god, not Al Ghazali.
you don't like him?
He's just, I mean, no, I don't hate him. He's just a poet. He's not the.
A
He's.
poet?
He's got his philosophy. I've got his books and stuff. I read it. Yeah, but
He's not,
that's not.
bro. He's a philosopher.
Yeah, I know. He said some good poems. To be fair, like for
Yeah, he
example, he
does.
said, if music is haram, then is the sound of birds also haram? Like that's a good verse.
Yeah.
But all right. So I'm not developing. So what was I saying? I'm not making things up because the Quran wasn't internal. Did Jesus come with the same law? I'm talking specifically marriage laws.
Same
Moses,
marriage laws as Moses. No.
exactly. The Quran is it developed. The intention is right on what it says, but it's developed on what the Ten Commandments will always exist. But we're talking specifically those type of laws.
Yeah, bro. I genuinely have nothing for you, bro.
You won't have anything
Yeah, I won't
because
because I don't believe your Islam is Islam. And I don't know what kind of
because
religion
you
it is.
assigned what Islam is to you, but
No. I
because
decided through what it has been for 1400 years.
that's the thing. The Quran is not
Yeah,
something for the last
right.
1400 years. The
So
last 1400 years developed it based on hadith.
but let me ask you then a question. So how do you know the Quran you have today is complete?
You judge it with reason and you see where does it go wrong.
What if something is missing?
I mean, okay, so this is where the idea of belief comes in, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about belief.
Bro,
Like,
no. Okay, at the start you said at the end of the day it's all about evidence, and now you're saying at the end of the day it's all about belief.
but we're talking about history.
But
The
does it?
Quran is different.
No. We were talking about
And
facts.
God, like the
We're talking
idea of
about
God.
so like which is it? Are we going to go based off evidence, or are we going to go
It
based?
depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about human, like human history, yeah, evidence. If you're talking about the idea of God, then it's belief.
No, but
You don't have
the
evidence for God.
The Quran is a historical book, right?
Yeah, but it claims to be from God, so that's where the
But it's
belief
still a
comes in.
historical book. It was written within time, space, and matter, right?
Yeah.
Great. So therefore, you would need to show me evidence.
Okay, so you objectively believe that Jesus is God. Sorry, not even believe. You objectively know that Jesus is God.
Yeah, without doubt.
But that's you saying the word, but it's not true. Like we both can agree, it's a belief. You believe. It's not objectively.
No, it's objective.
Right. I think yeah, this type of conversation I can't have with normal people because you will say it's objectively true, which is a lie because it's not objectively true. It's a
It is
belief.
objective. No, it's not belief.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This conversation will get circular because that's the answer I needed to know. Yeah, you won't have questions.
I don't think it's circular.
No, as in, this will continue getting circular because of what you just said. You said you objectively know as truth that Jesus is God.
Yes.
But it's not. It's not that. It's belief. You believe.
No, I don't believe it.
Did you witness it yourself?
No, I don't need to witness something to know it's
Then it's
objectively
belief.
true. No.
I know.
But I just proved to you earlier historically that Jesus historically objectively died, right? It's not a belief. It's not believed it's not believed that he died. We know historically, objectively that he died, right?
You have okay. So what you're doing is the chain of narration.
Wait. Can you wait? Can you answer my question instead of just waffling?
What was your question?
Again, you're not listening. Right?
No, go ahead.
So you're just here to preach, bro. You're not here to listen.
And
you know that's the difference between me and you.
I don't want anyone to.
No.
I'm not here to convert
hush, bro. This whole time I've been listening to you, but the moment I speak, you don't even want to hear me.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
What
it's
was
fine.
your question?
Have a good day, man. If you're not here to listen,
all right, then.
go. What are you here for? I'm explaining it to you, and then you go waffle your own thing, and then I'm like, can you just answer my question? And you were like, what did you even say? What are you talking about, man?
Hey, Balmik Shafi, Balmik Kafi, Balmik Mafi. Are you Chuda? Balmiki Lal Begi? You know Mirza Khan?
Some people are not okay. Hello? Hello? Hello from the other side. Alpha Bowler, I'll give you one more chance. If you don't stop, I will mute you. Great. Can't debate someone who doesn't listen. Why switch God? Because one was true and the other was false. Guys, request. Muslims, request. What are you guys doing? Why are you all just sat in the comments watching? Keyboard warriors to the max. Hello? Guys, I'm streaming on YouTube. Please go subscribe to my YouTube. I'd appreciate some interaction there. Hello?
Hi, how you doing, brother?
Not too bad. What's your name, bro?
Yes, sir. My name is actually Zaroon,
Zarun?
but it's kind of hard to say, but so I just say Z.
Z, yeah.
I kind of keep it simple.
So Zarun, are you Muslim?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great.
I wanted to ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
You did say that Jesus died historically,
Yeah.
but I would like to ask you, if Jesus is indeed God, how does that death look like for somebody who is God on earth?
Yeah. So was Jesus just God?
No, he was also a man.
Great. So we believe that Jesus was the person of Jesus consists of both the human nature and the divine nature, right?
Yes, right. Yeah,
So-
you guys do believe that.
So because the God can experience death through the human nature, right?
Okay.
So it
But
is,
okay.
it's according to the human nature that he can experience death, right? But then I'd have to also ask, what do you define to be death? Is death ceasing to exist?
Right, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'll say death is the loss of ability to control your flesh, to do anything, basically. Like that would be death.
Yeah,
That
great.
you cannot ever control anything within your body ever again.
Great. So would you say it's a separation of soul and body then?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
great.
that. Yeah,
So
like soul and body.
If it's that, then he didn't cease to exist. Therefore, we have no problem of saying that Jesus died.
Okay, I would agree with that. But my only contention would be that still the idea that God, who is the most high and the most powerful, him losing any type of control, even when he does take on that flesh, how is it then he is still all powerful?
What do you mean by lose control? How did he lose control?
Like, for example, you would agree that within the 3 days time period, right? Which I know is like in Jewish law, I know every 6 hours is like a day. That is fine. But in that 3-day time period, would you say that he could ever like move his body if he wanted to?
In that 3-day time period.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
before
mean,
he rises. Could
yeah,
he have
technically-
wanted to?
Technically, he could have, but for the
Okay,
sake,
so
for the sake of prophecy, he wouldn't.
okay, so he did have the ability
Yeah,
to rise up, and just in the first day.
bro, he could have just not died. He could have just called on the angels to like destroy the Romans.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, but then I would still say, like, I don't know what then death means. Like, if he truly can rise at any time, and he didn't die for those 3 days, then what does the death mean?
Wait,
For
he
your
did? No,
sake,
he
because then
did
he's
die.
not-
He did die. Wait, I never said he didn't die.
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat that?
I said he did die. We don't deny that he died.
Right, but would you agree if you died, you can't have the ability to just control your flesh at any point?
Well,
Like, that's what that means.
right, yeah, correct. But the whole
Yeah.
point of Jesus' death was the resurrection. Right? So
Right, okay.
so that's why we have the
But if
phrase
you can't, okay.
that's why we have the phrase that Jesus conquered death. Because through his death,
Right.
he's conquering the concept of death itself.
Right, okay, he rises after the 3 days, but
Yes.
my question would be that if he at any point before that 3 days can actually rise himself or just move his arm, then he hasn't really experienced death, and what the definition would be.
But he is God.
Right. So then I would say, then we would agree that the death of Jesus is not actually to the perception of what the Christian ideology would be.
Oh no,
That
but
he
it
actually
is.
died.
But
He didn't actually die.
But he did. He listen, I said he could have done that, but he didn't. Right? So it's contingent.
Yeah. Right. But okay. I agree, right? Like, to say God can do anything.
Right.
But in that moment, if he did have the ability to move his flesh when he actually died, then that takes away the actual experience of what death is, because death is the part that you cannot control.
Yes. Except
That you
he is.
lose the
But
ability to
except
control.
listen, I don't
at
think
all times.
mentally you might not be there. So let me repeat what I just said because I don't feel like you're listening. So let me repeat that again. He could, but he didn't. And the fact that he didn't means that the death was real. Does that answer your question?
No, because like if
Listen
he
to,
ever
listen,
had,
listen to that again.
no, I understand what you're saying.
Because we're living in reality, we're not living in a hypothetical, right? Because he chose to go along with it this way, therefore we have to go by what has happened, therefore his death was real. So
Okay,
Jesus, wait, but you
okay.
could, by your
Yeah.
logic, we can say that Jesus wasn't truly crucified because Jesus could have sent the angels to stop the crucifixion. By your logic,
No, what I'm saying is
wait. By your logic, Muhammad could have not been the last prophet because God could have sent another prophet. Therefore, can we really say Muhammad was the final prophet? What?
No, because
Bro,
I would
no,
disagree. I would
bro.
say that in God's decree.
Bro,
No,
Z,
just hear me
this
out
is
real quick.
pure yap. I promise you, this is pure yap. Because by
No,
your
it's
own
not, because-
logic, it is. Because God could have had another final prophet. He could have
No,
chosen
because-
Ali to be the final prophet. But he didn't. But because he could have, we can therefore say that Muhammad wasn't really the final prophet. So unless you have a really good
I wouldn't
argument...
agree with that. Right. Okay. The reason why I would disagree is that because I don't think God's decree changes. So in God's decree, God's
Oh,
promises,
great. So
it
God...
was that
Okay,
the
great.
last prophet would be Muhammad.
Great. So God
So-
decrees that Jesus
right.
has to rise after 3 days. Therefore, it was going to have to
Right,
be
but
after 3
that
days.
what I'm contending is the fact that when he does rise, if he at any point has the actual ability to move any part of his flesh,
But he decreed it.
then that defeats.
Again, he decreed it. You just said it, right?
Yeah, but okay, I wouldn't agree that he did decree it though.
You
Like,
wouldn't agree
I mean,
that
we
he
can argue
decreed
that,
it?
but yeah, that Jesus would be crucified. No,
Yeah. You don't think that was decreed?
Oh,
Okay, so let's go to...
no, I don't.
Okay. Oh, the crucifixion or the 3 days? Which one are we talking about?
Oh, we could do crucifixion.
Let's do crucifixion. Let's go to Isaiah 53.
Sure.
Right. So I'm going to read Isaiah 53, and you will have to tell me which biblical figure fulfills this, right? Are you ready?
Sure.
Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace, and with his wounds we are healed.
Sure. In the Hebrew, it doesn't actually mention piercing. It just says that he was actually
Hebrew?
crushed
Do you
by
know Hebrew?
iniquities.
Do you know Hebrew?
I do not. At a personal level, I do not. know.
Okay, so how can you tell?
But
what
I'm
is-
just saying.
how
I think
can
the
you-
English translation.
Wait, can you
of
answer
this
my question
is the
instead of
fact that-
yapping? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Go ahead.
How can you, if you don't know Hebrew, how
Go
do you
ahead,
come
go
to
ahead.
that conclusion?
Well, I mean, we can go back to the Hebrew and
Great.
just look
great.
at.
So can you
know,
tell
what
me the
people say
Hebrew word
about it.
for it? Can you tell me the Hebrew word for it?
I
And
do not know
what
that off the top
lexicon
of
have
my
you
head.
used to reach that conclusion? What scholarship have you used?
We could just go.
Can you name me?
I don't know. The
Can you name me
scholarship,
one scholar who agrees with your interpretation?
no. We can just go
Okay.
to the Bible.
So this is just called pure
Bible.com.
yap, guys. Wait, Zed. I just want people to appreciate how much yapping is going on here at the moment. Because, guys, listen to this. He says the Hebrew says this,
But-
yet he doesn't know Hebrew.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's never read the Hebrew. He doesn't know the
If you
scholarship
actually do
behind
want
the
to go,
Hebrews.
Lamentation 5:7, or Jeremiah says he bears the
Wait, bro. I'm talking.
his
Why are you
forefathers.
talking? Why are you talking, bro? Who said to talk?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna mute you because you don't know how to be quiet,
ahead.
bro. You have no manners. You're like Muhammad and his Aisha. So pierced. I have it in front of
Bro,
me.
now you just
Harsh,
insulting
bro,
for
harsh.
what reason?
Wait,
No,
how-
you're insulting for
I'm
what
insulting.
reason, bro?
How is it
Come on,
insulting?
bro, we had a good...
Was
yeah, we
Aisha
just
not
said
6 years old?
Muhammad and like
Was
Aisha.
was Aisha not 6 years old?
Yeah, but you're using it in an insult
Was
way,
she
bro.
was
We
she
had- I
6
was
years old?
talking in a very
Was she 6 years old? Yes or no? Was she 6 years old? Yes or no? Is it yes or no? It's not that hard.
Did Jesus come?
Was she 6 years old or yes or no? Was she 6 years old? Yes or no? It's very simple, bro.
Sure, she might have been, but did
Great.
Jesus command?
Thank you very much. So she was 6 years old. So don't tell me I'm being rude when I'm just giving you the facts of your own religion and teaching you what your religion actually teaches and letting people in the West know that this religion can't be in the West. But anyway, let's stay on this topic. Let's talk
I mean,
about the
then
Hebrew. No,
you-
you're gonna hush. We're gonna talk about the
You
Hebrew.
would hate when Jesus to die. By the way,
You can keep
sorry to
talking
be on the
the-
live.
You can keep talking to the mute button.
Hey, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
I love it, bro. I love the actual stuff that you have. For you, it's okay that Jesus commands an alignment of influence.
He's trying to pivot, bro. Are we discussing?
Because he's
Are we
scared-
discussing Kyrie?
Bro, he
Yeah,
brought
so
it
we're
up.
discussing
He's the
we're
one who
discussing
brought it up.
Isaiah 53. He says the word that's used there doesn't actually mean pierced.
Oh yeah, he's discussing the Ka'aru versus the Ka'ari.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love that discussion.
Bro, do you want
So Z,
What I'm just saying.
do you want to
Why'd
do
you
you want to
insult,
inform
bro?
him? Do you wanna
yeah, I
inform
would love
him?
to inform him. So Z, question: What is so
Sure.
Z? So
But,
the Hebrew
my
there.
only thing was, bro, we were having a good discussion, and then you
We are, bro. Oh, hey man, chill. You're talking to
no,
me
but
now,
you
okay?
started insulting.
Oh, hey man, just chill. You and me, okay? Just you, me and you, okay? Sound good?
All right, bro. All right.
All right. So Isaiah 53. The reading in the variant there is Ka'aru versus Ka'ari, correct?
Sure. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's yeah. So Ka'ari there. Like a lion there. Is that found in the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Are you sorry? You're talking about Psalm 22
No.
or Isaiah 53?
Oh, we're talking about it. Oh, sorry, Isaiah 53. Yeah, the virgin. Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. I was talking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're saying that? Yeah. My apologies. I was thinking about the different one. You're saying there that word can't mean virgin, correct?
No, he's talking about
Virgin?
piercing in Isaiah 53.
Oh, piercing. Okay. Yeah. Why is it again not a reference to Jesus? Go ahead.
He says the word
I
pierced
think
there
one-
doesn't mean pierced.
Yeah, it actually does. Can you bring up the lexicon and tell me where it means pierced? Go ahead. See.
No, I cannot. I have no problem with that.
So then, on what lexical basis do you assert that it's not pierced?
Sure, like when I search up Hebrew and I search up the actual translation of that in Bible Hub, it comes up as to say that you are crushed because of our iniquity.
Yeah, crushed, pierced. I mean, it uses the same word. So crushed, pierced. It's the same.
Even
Yeah.
if it is that, but it's not for us, right?
Yeah, no, it is
Because of
actually for us because the
there's a
lamed there is the lamed there is a directional lamed, so it means he is pierced for us, on behalf of us, to us, because for us. Yeah.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Like when you say for us, that would be like the same as because of us.
Yeah. So the lamed there is so. Do you know what the lamed preposition is?
2 and 4.
No, sir. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. So the lamed thank you, appreciate that, Dash. Yeah, the lamed preposition there is 2 and 4, but when you look at the lamed preposition, there's not like Hebrew doesn't work like English, right? It's not like here's the directional preposition, right? To, and then it's appended via here's the word, here's the preposition. The preposition is appended directly to the word, and then the word is changed in terms of its vowel structure. So when you do that, the lamed there can mean to, for, because of, on behalf of, and it's all dependent on the syntactical structure of the Hebrew sentence. And the Hebrew sentence there means it's somewhat ambiguous, but at the same time, it's not ambiguous because it says the lamed there is clearly in the context of the syntax saying to or for, because of us, for us.
All right, no worries. So I would like to get your opinion. There's another verse in the Bible in Lamentations, I think 5:7, where
Hold on,
Jeremiah
hold on,
is speaking, and it says,
Hold on,
where
before we
he
move on.
bears the iniquities of their forefathers.
Hold on,
Go on.
before we move on. Do you concede Isaiah 53?
No, because I'm saying that this verse could be as reference to what's happening here in Lamentations.
In what way? In what way is Lamentations referencing Isaiah 53?
Sure, I'll say that Jeremiah is talking about.
So wait, now we're in Jeremiah?
I'm sorry?
What?
So wait, now we're in Jeremiah?
No, I'm saying that this verse in Isaiah is talking about a actual person who does go through persecution, and Jeremiah is referencing this.
And who
as
is that
them.
person?
That
And who
they're,
is that person?
bearing the iniquities of their forefathers.
Yeah, and who is that person?
Jeremiah. That's what I'm saying. It's Jeremiah.
No. The text. So wait, hold on. We've moved from Isaiah, and now we've moved to Jeremiah. How does Isaiah say that Jeremiah is bearing the iniquities?
No, I'm saying in Lamentations, this is
Wait,
referencing.
hold on. Now we're in Lamentations. Lamentations is different from Jeremiah.
I agree. What I'm saying is that this verse in Lamentations is reflected upon the language that Isaiah.
How are we
53.
talking? Wait. What verse in Lamentations? We weren't talking about Lamentations.
I think 5:7. Lamentations.
Okay, yeah.
5:7.
Lamentations 5:7. What does that have to do with Isaiah 5:3? Let's go ahead.
Well, I'm saying that this is in reference to bearing one's iniquities.
Uh-huh.
The fact that Jeremiah bears their forefathers' iniquities, and he bears the thing for them.
Where does that say? Where does Lamentations 3 say that Jeremiah is bearing
No,
the
I'm sorry,
iniquities?
5.
Where does Lamentations 5 say he's bearing the iniquities? Say that Isaiah 53 is talking about Jeremiah. Where does it say that? Now we're Googling. Okay.
Yeah, he's Googling. This is where ChatGPT is really useful, Z.
Right, brother. What I'm saying is that in Lamentations 5:7, this exact language is used for him. Like this is what Isaiah 53 is.
And I'm asking you, my friend. I'm asking you, how does that correlate to the discussion of Isaiah 53? What is the similarity? How are they talking about the same thing?
Because he bears the iniquities. That's what I'm saying.
So Isaiah 53 and Lamentations are talking about the same person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Isaiah 53
lexically
is
support
referenced.
that. Hold on, lexically support that. Go ahead.
I don't think I can. Sure.
Okay, so then you're just making an unjustified leap.
Well, I'm saying, okay, well, my original point is that could this, like, what do you think? Do you think that there is a fair assumption that because similar language is used here, where they're bearing the iniquities of their forefathers, that this could be in a reference to Isaiah 53?
Yeah,
What
no.
they're
So
talking
lexical similarity, right? Just because the same words are used, right, does not imply that it's talking about the same thing. Contextually and syntactically, that is what matters. You have to syntactically support, not just say, "Oh, look, same words," right? It's just a lexical fallacy, right? Because if I can say, "Yeah, guys, I'm going to the bar," right? Am I going to stand before a big piece of metal, or am I going to, the place where lawyers are, licensed to practice law? Where am I going? So syntactically, contextually is what matters.
All right, no worries. Yeah, I mean, you guys are maybe right, so I have no problem. I was just here for like a very small discussion. I think we
you're
did
good,
have
bro.
a good one,
Yeah.
but like I said, my original point was about the crucifixion. The death. To be like, okay, if he's God, does he really experience what we would say as death?
In what
And
what
I
aspect?
think you're having a good discussion, but like I said, like I don't think there's a need for insult, bro. Like that
I'm
was
not
my
insulting
only
you,
thing.
man.
Where I got no, not you.
Huh.
What I'm
But
saying is that if you're
I
having a
never
good discussion,
insulted
and I feel
you,
like
bro. I
that-
never insulted you.
brother, you brought it up when it has no point in our discussions, and you did.
That's
bring it
not
as to be
insulting.
Like,
How-
you tried to be like,
Bro, Z, if you think that's insulting, maybe your religion is wrong. Maybe the thing I'm saying
No, bro.
is morally wrong. Because if you think, because all I'm giving you is what your religion says, and you take that to be insulting, then there's
No,
something
brother.
inherent. Wait. There's something inherently bad about what I'm saying. Then, right?
brother, no. What I'm
But
saying is
that's
that
what
the
you just
discussion
said.
we were having. No, what I'm saying is that the discussion we were having, it was a very good discussion. We were chilling, right? Just talking about our views back and forth, and then you bring up something
Yeah,
where
and I can
you
do
use
that,
it
right?
in a form
Yeah, I can do
as
that.
it is. So, but like, brother,
But
why
why
would
are
I
you-
bring up the fact that Jesus says to unalive little babies?
Where does he say that?
There's no need for me to
Where
pull
does
that up.
Jesus say that? Pull that up.
Okay, in 1 Samuel 15:3,
Yeah, that's where does it say
If he
that's
is God?
Jesus? Where does it say that's Jesus?
is he not God? If
No,
he is
where does
God,
it? No.
then-
Lexically, where does it say that's Jesus? Go ahead.
brother, what is this? The
No,
very
go ahead.
first two,
Lexically,
it says that the
lexically,
Lord
where does
is
it say it's
speaking.
Jesus? Go ahead.
If you think Jesus is the Lord, then Jesus is speaking in that.
Yeah,
verse.
you're running. Where does it say that's Jesus?
Okay, who's speaking there in verse 2?
Yeah, well, I mean, you tell me. You're the one who's making the claim.
The
Who's speaking
Lord.
there? Is it Jesus?
The Lord.
The Lord. Okay.
The
Go
Most
ahead.
High is speaking.
Oh, does it
The
say
Most
the
High
Most High?
speaking.
It says. Does it say the Most High?
Yeah, it says.
Oh, really?
Go
Who's
ahead.
the Most High?
Okay, right. Who is the Most High? If it's Jesus,
Well,
then
that's
he says
that's
it, right?
no. Hold on. You're making that implication. You're making that implication. Where does it say
No,
Jesus? Go ahead.
well, I'm saying that, look, if Jesus is the God of the Old Testament, if he is the triune God, then he says this. And he says these
Well, no.
commands.
That would be a collapsing.
But
of
there's no
Jesus.
reason for me to bring this up.
Z, there would be a collapse. That would be a collapsing of the person of Jesus into all the other
Or
persons of
even,
the
okay,
Godhead.
maybe not Jesus. What about the Father? Yeah, okay, even if it's not Jesus, what about the Father saying this? There's no reason for me to bring this up in a discussion to be like, oh, hey, look, he's unaliving, like, women and kids and animals, bro.
Does Allah
There's no
unalive
point in
people?
that.
Hold on, does Allah unalive people?
No, okay, but now see, once again, I don't think y'all are understanding the point, bro. What I'm saying is that we're having a good discussion.
We are.
Point to try to bring up these type of insults like that. If somebody is like being rude and doing this, I have no problem, bro. Okay, do whatever.
But Z, if you take that to be an insult, the problem isn't me. It's your religion.
Brother, you brought it up because you knew, and your point is to be like, oh, this is a type of insult, and
Well,
that's
if-
why you were like, oh,
Wait,
how old is
okay,
she? How old is she?
okay.
How old is she? How old is she?
If you don't
What if
think
I was
it's
like, okay,
wait,
then, bro, she's
bro,
older.
so why are you insecure about it? If it's not something you're insecure about, then you shouldn't take it as an
Because that has
insult.
nothing to do with the discussion. I know the point.
Maybe I want to
Because know
change
the point of
topic.
bringing
I'm the
this up.
host, right?
It could be like, oh, try to.
Even if
Brother,
I
come
am.
on now.
If
Were
it's-
you? I'll be
if-
honest. Were
bro,
you?
Z, if you're not insecure about it, what are you so scared of?
All right, since we're not talking about Hebrew anymore,
No
about
point
guys.
of the
God
discussion.
bless, bro. God bless.
And you, yeah, no worries. All right, then, brother.
Guys, Luthen is such a W. This is what it looks like to know Hebrew, not like Zeb, who just comes up and yaps. But anyway.
Well, I mean,
Bye. God bless you, Luthen. Thanks for coming up, man. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah.
Why is this? Why am I showing up as Z? Can you
you're
see
fine.
that?
No, you're not showing up as Z here.
Oh, on my end it says Z, so that's confusing.
Great. So, are you Muslim?
Why does that matter?
Because
Why does me, a Muslim matter?
Because we're about to have a religious discussion.
Oh, okay. So is Islam the only religion?
No, I'm just asking what you are. Why are you so? Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Is everything okay at home?
What?
Is everything okay at home?
Are you in America?
No. Do I sound like I'm in America?
I don't know. People have accents. There's all type of religions and ethnicities in America.
But do I sound like? Is my accent an American accent?
You don't have to have an American accent to be in America.
Yeah. You know, you've just come to fight. What do you have to say? She's so violent and aggressive. I know. I don't know what's happened to her.
I'm so sick of people because I'm talking with a bit of tone. I'm aggressive.
No, it's because you're just like, I'm just asking you what religion you are, and you're talking as if
I don't want to discuss my religion.
So why are you here then?
I don't know how I got up here.
Well, then just say that. Why?
Okay, Jen, kick me
What's
off the
wrong with you?
live.
You're-
Why are you arguing with?
Get out of here. What's for what? Bro, why are people like this? How are you coming on my live and saying, why are you asking me what religion I am? If you don't want to be up here, just say, I'll drop you instantly.
Hi, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. One moment. Guys, go on the link on my bio. I'm streaming on YouTube. I would appreciate some engagement and some subs there. Please go on there. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing today?
Not too bad. Are you Muslim, Christian? What are you?
I'm Christian. I used to be Catholic, but I'm kind of leaning away from the Catholicism a little bit.
Great. So what do you disagree with, bro? Because this live is strictly for disagreements.
Oh, is it just for people who disagree with Christianity?
It's disagree with anything that I believe.
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry about that. I fully
worries.
agree with everything that you're doing. I just had a question for you, if that's cool.
Bro, do you know, at the end of my live, I do an open discussion panel where anyone can...
Oh, okay. My fault. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good,
I'll
bro,
leave.
You're good. God bless you, bro.
All right. God bless you too.
That is someone who is well-mannered. See how he spoke, guys. Learn from this man. He's a well-mannered man. God bless you, bro.
Okay. Hello, I'm
How you
from
do-
Pakistan and I'm good. I'm doing good.
I
Can you
didn't
hear
ask.
me?
I didn't ask where you're from, bro.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Wait.
sorry about that.
No. What's
And
your name?
I'm
Wait.
I'm Shia Muslim.
Bro. Chill. Take a deep breath. Breathe. What's your name, bro?
Okay. My name
What's
is Muhammad.
Muhammad? Muhammad, you're Shia.
Yes.
A'udhu billahi shaitanir rajim. Okay, so tell me, so what do you want to discuss, bro? Shia Muslim. Here we go.
I wanted to ask, like, do you think that the Al-Zut story, do you think that happened, and do you think that should be used as like a case against Prophet Muhammad? Because it's not in our books. It's not.
Yeah, it's a Sunni.
It's
a
in their
Sunni.
books.
Yeah, it's Sunni, isn't it? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone has their own view. Like, you will say it didn't happen. We might use it against Sunni Muslims. You might use it against Sunni Muslims. Whether it happened or not, I don't really care. The fact is, it's in their books.
What do you think? Like, do you think
wait.
Muhammad was the type of person who would have?
Can I ask you some questions? Because you're Shia.
Yes.
Yeah. So as a Shia Muslim, right? What do you
No,
think?
but can you
No. What do
can you answer me though? Like,
No,
do you
but
think?
bro,
you think-
I'm here to make you leave Islam. I'm not here to promote Islam, bro. So,
Yes. But I just want to ask. Do you think based on like whatever you believe about Prophet Muhammad, right? Do you think he was the type of person that, like, do you think the Al-Zut story? Do you think that could have happened? Like, does that match his overall profile, or like
of Muhammad?
how he was as a person?
Yes.
Like, does it
100%.
sound?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Great. Are you done? Okay,
Why would
great.
he do that?
So let me ask you, what do you think of Khamenei and Khomeini?
They are political leaders.
Are
They
they-
made mistakes. They are not perfect, but
But
yeah.
that's it. So do you accept their theology
what?
or not?
But I'm Pakistani.
No, but they're
Not really.
clerics
I'm Pakistani. My loyalty is to Pakistan.
to Pakistan.
I'm Pakistani.
Zindabad.
My loyalty.
And
is
I'm going to be pilot.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you so much, bro. I love you. Thank you, bro.
Does anyone know that video? And I'm going to be pilot. Grape. No, you know, that is top 5 videos of all time. I don't think I've ever come across. Dash invest. Bro, why are you using my name for investment, bro? What is going on? Oh, you're a Protestant Christian. Yeah, that's why it says Protestant. I'm going to be pilot. Right, who's next? Guys, request. Non-Christians, request. Get yourselves up here. Guys, I'm also streaming on YouTube. Go on the link on my bio. NPC's out in full force tonight. Bro, for real, man. I'm so tired. Like, what happened to real discussions, man? I guess I've invested in you, bro. Bro, please invest in me. I wouldn't mind some investment. Yeah, guys, I'm streaming on YouTube. Link is in my bio. Please go and subscribe. Go on the live there. Drop a comment. I will read every comment that is commented there. And if you comment on my YouTube and you subscribe, I will bring you up instantly, no matter what religion you are. Because that's support top 5. God, conservative girl, God bless you. Right, guys, let's bring people up. I know these guys are trolls as well. This is going to be a long day. This is going to be a long day. Hello.
Hey man, how's it going?
Not too bad. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. So you're ex-Muslim?
Apparently.
I mean, I seen your TikTok profile. I mean, like, I don't think you like Islam at all.
Oh, okay. I don't like Islam,
I mean, from your TikTok page.
but sure, yeah, I don't.
That's why I'm making the claim.
Yeah, I don't like Islam. Yes.
Don't know why you're shocked about that.
I just never heard anyone say it like that.
Yeah, it seems like you don't. And That's okay. That's your opinion, but you know,
Do you like
one
Islam?
thing is, I am Muslim, alhamdulillah, and you know what? I love Christians as well too.
But you don't.
I don't think there's any issues. What
You
do you mean
like-
I don't?
Do you like Christians? Do you actually like Christians?
And Jews
So would you allow
in America,
Oh, in America, just in America.
because I live here.
Great. So if you lived in a Sharia country, would you still love them?
I don't live in a Sharia country.
But if you did, would you still like them?
I'm not from a Sharia country. I'm American.
Oh, you're born in America.
I'm born an American. Yeah.
You're ethnically American.
Yes, I'm ethnically American.
You converted.
I'm not a Native American. It's different. Like
So what are you?
I'm Iranian, Turkish, and yeah.
And you're
that's what I
Muslim.
am. Yeah.
Bro, you're betraying your own people, bro.
And I think I'm 10 to 15% Greek and Sephardic Jew as well too. I don't know. I have like a weird mix of races.
So if you lived in a Sharia country, would you still like the Christians?
What country are you talking about
Any
specifically?
Sharia law, bro. If the Sharia law instilled in your state, would you still like Christians?
If it was during the Prophet's time, the Prophet allowed Christians and Jews to live in peace.
Oh, they did.
So if we're gonna go by the true
Oh,
Sharia,
wait,
then
wait,
yeah,
wait. Yeah, great. So are you Sunni?
I'm Muslim. I mean, it's that I don't think there should be a
So you
differentiation
don't.
between.
What
Sunni.
hadiths do you follow?
Whatever's authentic, whatever's good,
How,
like
who-
whatever
what
is
determines-
actually valid.
Who determines that?
I mean, I think that if something makes sense and something has historical backing with sources to it,
So if
to the
it's Sahih,
Prophet,
so if it's
then
Sahih,
that's a simpler way you're trying to put it in. But there's some Sahih hadiths that also aren't historically backed up to the Prophet.
so let me ask you a
It's not
question.
great. That's the truth.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You said at the time of the Prophet there was.
You look Pakistani. You were talking about the Pakistani joke, but you look a little bit Pakistani.
Great.
It's okay though.
Good joke, bro. Anyway, so you talked about what did you just talk about? Oh yeah, Christian freedom during the time of Muhammad, right? By the way, do you speak Turkish or Iranian?
No, I speak English. That's
I
it.
speak both, bro.
That's awesome.
Okay, so what about me is Pakistani?
I say you look Pakistani.
Great. I mean, most people say I look Arab. So where do we go from there?
I mean, it's because you had a Pakistani guy up last, so I'm just making that statement.
Right.
Don't feel why you should feel offended by it.
I don't know why you're using it as if it's an insult, but obviously because you're a
It's not an insult. What do you mean? That's great.
Because
Pakistani people look good.
Yeah, because you're obviously Muslim, you downgrade brown people and black people. So I'm not shocked. But anyway,
Downgrade brown and black people. That's completely false.
Yeah,
In
sure,
Muhammad's
sure.
last sermon,
do you want to be quiet?
blatantly.
Okay, so let's go back to the topic. You said at the time of Muhammad, which was when the real Sharia was, right? You said something about there being Christian freedom. So I'm going to ask you, what can you define what that freedom actually means?
Well, if you pay the jizya, then you have religious freedom,
Oh, so
and
you
you
have
don't get
pay,
to.
wait. So you have to pay jizya to have.
Are you gonna let me
No,
finish?
no. You need to answer my
Because you're
question.
cutting me off
Okay,
mid-sentence.
So do you have to?
You're
pay
not letting me make my point.
Answer my question. Do you need to pay jizya in order to have the freedom?
Just because you're cutting me off and trying to frame
Do
it
you
in a
have-
way
Do you have
doesn't
to
mean
pay
anything.
jizya? Do you have to pay jizya?
Like how Americans are paying taxes to the Israelis, but we still have to go fight their wars.
So this
Compared to back
this
then?
is anti-Semitism. This is what anti-Semitism.
Anti-Semitism to fight their wars and give them.
Be quiet, bro. I'm going to give you another chance. Okay. So answer my question directly. Stop switching topics. I know you're insecure.
You're the
about-
one who cut me off.
I know you're insecure about your satanic PDFic religion, and that's okay. Okay,
Running rhetoric.
but that's fine.
You're the one who cut me off.
Great. You switch topics, so I'm switching topic as well.
I actually didn't.
Okay, great. So can you stick to the topic? Is paying jizya part of that freedom of religion?
Yeah, you pay jizya, you have freedom of religion, you don't
Right.
fight in the wars of the Prophet.
So now the question I have for you
It goes
is,
back to your community.
do you know about the Uthmanic Pact?
What about the Uthmanic Pact?
Do you know what that is?
What about it?
Do you know what it is? Answer the question, yes or no.
Sure, if you want to
So can
brush
you explain
the
to me?
audience on
Can
what
you
it
explain
is.
to me? Can you explain to me what the Uthmanic Pact is, please?
You brought up the Uthmanic
No, I
Pact.
want to know
so
because
explain
you
what it
apparently
is.
know. You apparently know what it is. Can you explain that to me?
I never made that claim. I don't
So
know
you
what you're
don't
talking
know.
about.
So you don't know. Just say I don't know.
I mean, it's fine. I can say I don't know, but
Right,
brush
so
up the audience.
this is the embarrassment of modern day Muslims. This is how embarrassing these modern day Muslims
Embarrassment?
are.
You can't brush up the.
You're literally an embarrassment to Islam, bro. You don't know what the Uthmanic Pact is, and you're sat here yapping to me about Islam this and Muhammad
Grasping straws here.
Islam this. Okay, let me
Grasping
teach you. Let me be your
straws.
sheikh, because clearly you weren't educated and you have no idea anything about Islamic history. So let me educate you. Today I'm going to be your sheikh. Sheikh Dash is been called to take over today. So let me explain to you how it works. The Uthmanic Pact was a pact made between the Muslims and the Christians. Now, if you read the Uthmanic Pact, what does it say? It says that you Christians must pay us jizya. It was between a certain Christian group in a town. You Christians must pay us jizya. You must never build a new church. If your current churches need repair, you're not allowed to repair them. So,
There's no mosque around the
so-
Vatican, so I don't know why you would build churches near a holy site.
Can you?
Because you're false.
Can you?
You're falsifying claims.
Can you?
That's what you're doing.
This was a Christian nation.
Okay, so this is an
so-
Islamic Saudi
No,
Arabia where the Kaaba was.
It
What's your
wasn't
point?
again.
So don't sit here and
Bro, can you listen to me instead of shouting?
when you can't hold
They
yourself to the
went
same.
to a town that was a Christian town.
You
Are
can't
you
hold us
okay?
to this.
Are you a PDF yourself? They went to a town that was a Christian town.
You
They
think he
took
doesn't-
it over. They made an Uthmanic pact, and they said you're not allowed to build any new churches in this Christian town. That is very different to a Saudi Islamic town or Vatican, which is already a Christian or Muslim town. They went and conquered and destroyed a Christian town. They made the Uthmanic Pact, and they said you're not allowed to build any new churches or repair the old ones that you have. So I'm going to ask you again, how is that peaceful? Answer my question directly. Don't waffle.
First thing first, you're making a claim, but
Answer my question directly.
which Christian town are you talking about?
Answer my question directly.
Guy, you muting me is not going to help me
Answer
answer
my
the question.
question directly. I want answer directly. How is it religious freedom to go conquer a Christian town, say you have to pay jizya, you can't build new churches, and if your church gets destroyed or it needs repair, you're not allowed to repair it? In what way is that peaceful?
Where does it say that? Show me proof.
Okay. Bro, go, bro. I just said Uthmanic Pact, bro. That is my proof. The fact you don't know what Uthmanic Pact is, what the Uthmanic Pact is, tell me you're not there, bro, education-wise. Have the humility to say, I'm not sure. Actually, maybe at Muhammad's time, it wasn't that peaceful. I'm not that sure. Have that humility, bro. Get rid of that ego and pride. You don't know. Bro, Muhammad in his grave is looking at you as an embarrassment. He's obviously burning in hell, but he's looking at you as an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to your own religion. Do you know how crazy it is to be in a false religion and your own prophet is embarrassed of you? That's how lost these guys can be, bro. It's really that simple. Guys, link on my bio. Go. I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Link on my YouTube is in my bio. Please go subscribe and watch and comment and whatever you need to do. Go do it there.
Yo, hello.
Yo, how you doing, bro?
Alhamdulillah. How you doing?
Not too bad. So Ali, are you Sunni?
Of course.
Okay. So Ali, what would you like to discuss?
First, I want to know what's your main reason for leaving Islam?
I don't have one main reason. I have multiple reasons.
Okay, what's your reason?
Which one? Like, how are you? Do you want me to give you
Your
categories?
the cherry on top to why you left.
Again, I just told you I don't have a main reason.
I just said you can tell me everything.
Okay, let's go. So there's categories. You got moral issues. You got an incoherent preservation of the Quran narrative. You've got incoherent historicity, and you've got doctrinal contradictions. Oh my days! Which one
Okay,
would
is
you like
that
to
all?
speak to? Yeah, that's the 4 categories.
Okay, so do you agree that if a test proves Islam false, the same test must be allowed on Christianity?
But the problem is, I said there's multiple reasons. So while the same
Okay.
test can be done in Christianity, can all the tests be done in Christianity?
Okay, then since you left Islam for Christianity, do you have one original page of any book of the Bible?
How does that relate to me leaving Islam?
Just, bro, just.
How does that? When did I say? When did I make a claim about the one page of the Quran?
No, that's my claim.
But so, are you not going to discuss why I left Islam?
No, I'm literally discussing.
So
it, bro.
did I just waffle for 30 seconds for nothing?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, see you later, bro. Have a good day.
Nah, bro, chill.
Bro, what do you mean, bro? If you come ask a question, I give the answer. I'm expecting us to have that conversation, not for you to just jump to another random like place. What? I'm not here to waste my time, bro. If you ask a question, expect that story to keep going, bro. You can't just jump topic to topic. Penelope, God bless you. Oh, dropped. I can't hear you. Hello? Hello? Dude, stop talking if you kick him out. No, I won't stop talking. What are you going to do about it? Guys, keep tapping that screen. Non-Christians request. We've got no one in the request box. Artisanal tallow essentials. I don't know why I can't hear you. Common -W. God bless you, plastic. Right, she drops as well. Guys, non-Christians, where are you? Why is none of you requesting? A bunch of Muslim keyboard warriors with no knowledge of their religion. Absolute embarrassment. They're scared. They for real are. Guys, go on the link in my bio. I'm streaming on YouTube. Please go and do support. Go watch the live there, because you kicked them out. I mean, for good reason. Have you heard the logic that your apparent Muslims hold to? Bro, go debate with Cora. I've had a discussion with her. It's really hard to have a discussion with someone who screams all the time. They aren't requesting because you drop their call. I don't drop their call. They just don't know how to speak. God bless you, Tony. God bless you, bro. She doesn't scream. Have you heard her voice? Bro. Guys, non-Christians request. Where are you guys? Guys, link on my bio. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Be real, is it? You just rage baiting? No, of course not. Why would I be rage baiting? You got more patience than I do, Dash. God bless you, bro. I do try. Thank you for the gift. I really do try. It does get hard sometimes because you have to just repeat yourself 30 times. Panamapa is in the house. Stay blessed. Stay blessed, Dash. God bless you. God bless you. I don't know what Panamapa means, though. What made you become Christian? The trueness of it. Jesus is king. Alhamdulillah. Non-Christians, why are you all just sat down? Especially Muslims. Muslims, you're just sat there watching me absolutely destroy your religion. Why were you Muslim? I was born into it, but I did kind of choose to follow it as well. What's your take on Michigan? I don't live in America, so my take doesn't really matter. But you all should take control of that. You all should take control of that place, man. I've seen some of the videos. Guys, non-Christians requests, Muslims requests. Come on. I won't waste my time talking. Bro, you're sat in my comments like a keyboard warrior. Why are you being a coward, bro? Stop being a girl, bro. Get up here, man. Why are you being like a 5-year-old girl, bro? Get up here. Stop screaming in the comments. You don't have the knowledge to come up. I got you. That's why. You're a coward, bro. Islam, you're actually a coward, bro. You're sat in the comments waffling. This is what a keyboard warrior looks like. Muhammad will be embarrassed of you, bro. Even a PDF is embarrassed of you. Do you know what that means? Do you know how crazy that is, bro? Islam, if a PDF like Muhammad is embarrassed of you, that tells me where we are, you know? Hey, I think he's trying to attract Muhammad. God bless you, brother. God bless you too, Zarathos. You convert to another. Not another, the truth. What made you turn to Christianity? The absolute truth of it. Non-Christians request. Let's get the request box filled up. Hello?
Hello,
What's your name, bro?
Saeed.
Saeed. Are you Sunni?
Yes.
So, Saeed, what's your question, bro?
Do you know Surah Al-Fatiha?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Can you say it?
Why would I repeat satanic verses, bro?
How is it satanic?
Well, if it's not the words of God and it pretends to be the word of God, then it's satanic, no?
What's your evidence that's not the words of God?
It's revelation after the Bible. Same way the book
You
of,
believe that God is capable?
same way Book of Mormon is satanic. I'd say the Quran is satanic. Anything that isn't within the Bible is satanic, bro, because that was the final revelation.
How are you sure that the Bible is a final revelation?
How am I sure? Because Jesus is Jesus
Yes.
is the fulfillment of all that there was in the previous scriptures.
Can you give me evidence?
Of Jesus being the fulfillment.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can go to like Genesis 3 during the fall of Adam and Eve, when there's a prophecy of one that will strike the head of the snake, the serpent, but his heel will also be strikes. That is the person who will obviously go and conquer death. Then Isaiah 53. Laura, you have to go on the link on my bio. There's icons of all my social media channels there. Click on the one for YouTube. That is the bio for my TikTok. Just click on my page and click on the link on there. Yeah, there's Isaiah 53, the one who will be pierced for our transgressions, who will take who through whose wounds we are healed. There is Daniel 7, there's Daniel 5, there's Daniel, yep. And then there is we can go on. There's hundreds. There's what, 356, 351?
Okay. I guess my main question is, what turned you away from Islam?
So there's categories of reason. So it's moral issues in Islam. There was a story of the preservation of the Quran that wasn't logically coherent. There was lack of historical coherency. There was what's the fourth? I can't actually remember. My mind's gone blank, bro. Honestly, my mind's gone blank. Yeah, but those three should be enough. Oh yeah, doctrinal contradictions.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Doctrinal contradictions.
Okay. What about the preservation of the Quran was didn't make sense to you?
The story of it.
Okay, like what in the story?
You're Sunni, aren't you? I did ask that.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So who compiled your Quran?
Zayd ibn Thabit.
Zayd bin, but obviously he was the reciter who helped compile it. But who was the one who was in authority when it was compiled?
Uthman.
Great. So do you know that story well?
I've heard it a couple times. Yeah.
Are you willing to have a discussion on that story?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, great. So do you believe that before Uthman did that the Quran was already complete and there was no corruption whatsoever?
In memory, yeah, but it wasn't compiled completely in writing.
So let's say there was writing. Would there have been any corruption in that writing?
Would there have been any corruption in that writing? Well, that's what the compilation was for, to make sure that there was no discrepancy. You're asking before the compilation, is there a possibility that there was writing that was corrupt? There's a possibility that some of the writing was wrong, but that's what the compilation was for.
So do you believe that the Quran can be corrupted?
No.
Oh, but you just said there's a possibility that it was.
There's a possibility that there was writing that was miswritten, but the issue that I'm getting at here is that,
bro, you just moved your goalposts within 2 seconds.
How? I said the same thing twice.
No, you didn't. You didn't say there could be miswritings. You said corruption.
I never said corruption.
Great. That's great, bro. Well done, man. Good lying. So, but what if those writings were corrupted? Like, what if there was errors in those writings? Then what?
That's what the I had poor connection. Wait, sorry. That's what the compilation is for.
Great. But if the compilation was needed,
That's what
right?
the compilation is for.
Oh, bro, you're echoing. If the compilation was needed, bro, you're echoing. Please fix your phone. Eesh, my ears.
Bro, you're echoing. Please
You're
fix
so
your phone.
echoing. I'm gonna drop you, bro. Ew, my ears. That actually hurts your ears so hard, man. Non-Christians request. I am bored. You guys aren't requesting. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
But we can hear you, but it sounds like you're 200 miles away.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh yeah, that's better. That's slightly better.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
So I'm not Muslim and I'm not a Christian. I'm actually agnostic.
Great.
So what makes you believe that Christianity is real?
It's real. I mean, anything can be real, bro.
Okay, so what makes it special about what a Jewish story has to do with anything when before religion or before Jewish there were other humans on earth?
I'm really confused, bro. So just because there was other humans, are you saying that it's not true? Thanks for the gift.
Well, yeah, I mean, before humans, there was just nature, and I feel like people, they follow like earthly energy.
Right. So, but the Bible claims that the first humans were Adam and Eve. Then what?
That's a Jewish story.
But what if it's true?
Well, how is it true?
Well, I mean, you said, how can you believe in it when it wasn't even, like, it came later and there was humans before them? But I'm saying if you're doing an internal critique and assuming that the Old Testament is true, therefore Adam and Eve would have to be the first humans.
I mean, I don't believe that Adam and Eve were the first humans because there was obviously humans here before, because it says it in Genesis.
There was humans before Adam and Eve. That's what Genesis says.
Yes.
Can you show me that, please?
I think it was where it said that Cain got married somewhere else.
Huh?
Where Cain got married to someone else.
That doesn't mean there was people before Adam and Eve, bro.
I mean, it actually does, because if there were the only ones here, who else could he have married?
He could have married people that were created after Adam and Eve.
But it strictly says that it was only Adam and Eve and
yes,
Cain and the three kids.
But what it doesn't say is, what it doesn't clarify is that if more humans were created after Adam and Eve, there's no clarification there.
Okay, so now we're assuming then because if it doesn't
same way
if
you're
it doesn't
assuming.
say it, how is it real?
Bro,
so we're assuming.
Dale, it's the same way you're assuming. You're assuming, I'm assuming. My assumption makes more sense.
How does it make more sense when the Bible doesn't say that there were other humans?
Okay,
we're assuming.
Dale,
you're assuming,
Dale, breathe,
and
breathe,
I'm assuming,
Dale,
then none of us is right.
Dale, breathe. Can you learn to breathe, please? Chill, bro. Who's are you okay? Is everything okay?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
You don't sound fine, bro. You sound like you sound like you have a lot of anger within you.
No, I'm very fine.
Okay, so calm down. Chill, bro.
I'm very fine.
Okay, so take a breather. You don't need to get angry. You can chill. This is
no, I'm not mad.
You sound like it, bro. You sound like it.
I'm definitely not. Again, if you're assuming and I'm
Okay,
assuming,
okay,
then none of us is right
okay,
because
but
the Bible doesn't claim any
okay,
of it.
wait. So in scholarship, bro. Okay, there's something
Uh-huh.
called overwhelming evidence. Do you know what that means?
Okay, show me the overwhelming
No, no,
evidence of
bro.
there being other
Wait,
humans.
bro. Can you wait? Can you breathe? I'm having to
Okay, go
stop.
ahead.
See, you're interrupting me every 2 seconds. I haven't even finished my sentence, and you're like, "Can you show me? Can you like
Okay.
you slow down, bro?" So I'm gonna say it
Okay.
again. Do you know what
Uh-huh.
overwhelming evidence means?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what that means?
Obviously.
So go on, explain to me what that means.
I know what that means. I'm not stupid.
No, so please explain to me what that means.
Okay, so now you're just gonna go hide in the bushes
No, I'm not.
for me to explain
Bro, if-
something that I know.
No.
That doesn't.
If it's that simple and you know it, surely you can explain.
I know what it means.
Go on then.
Next
Go on
question.
then. No, so tell me what it means, bro.
Bro, I
If
know
it's-
what it means.
Go on then. Tell me what it means.
You're doing this to everybody that comes up. You try to get away from the actual
But I'm not.
conversation.
But I'm not. I'm about to show you the overwhelming evidence. But I want to. I want to.
I
make
don't
sure.
need to explain
Yes, you
what
do.
evidence means.
'Cause-
We know what evidence is.
No, I never said evidence. See, you're not even listening. I said overwhelming evidence. That's a different scholarship.
It's the same thing. The word evidence is in there.
See, mentally, you're not there, bro. Overwhelming evidence and evidence are two different things, bro. Overwhelming is an adjective that is describing a certain type or form of evidence. Okay, I know you. Obviously, mentally, I understand, bro. But that's what that means. Does that make sense? But I know you don't know what that meant. That's why you were insecure about explaining, because you don't know what overwhelming evidence actually implies. That's fine, bro. That's okay. I feel for you, bro. If I didn't read as much as like other people, I probably would be as insecure as you as well. That's okay, bro. We're good, bro. We're good. Oh, I hate this guy. Why has he done this to me? How you doing? What's your name?
Hey,
Chris.
hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. Are you
Crystal?
Muslim?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you Muslim? Are you Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian. The situation with Dale was a little confusing in the respect that I think he doesn't.
Are you Muslim? Are you do you disagree with me on anything?
Christian.
Okay, great. So Crystal, do you disagree with me on anything?
No, but I came in during your conversation with Dale.
Okay, so Crystal, this debate this live is strictly for disagreements.
Oh, well, it's to clarify something. Can I
But
say that?
Crystal, this live is for disagreements. It's not for a clarification. It's built for disagreements.
Okay.
All right. God bless you, Crystal.
Yep, bye.
Guys, if people need clarification, you can comment it. You don't need to come and voice like I'm sure your opinion is valuable, but this live is for disagreements. By coming up, you're stopping discussions and dialogues about the gospel and about the Bible. So please bear that in mind. Non-Christians, make sure to subscribe to request. All the Muslims in the chat are just sitting there like keyboard warriors. How dare you guys? What an embarrassment you guys all are to Islam. Bro, what's your name?
Hey, what's going on, man? You can call me Philip. Call me Leonidas. Which one has a better syllabic cling to it?
Let's go with Philip. Leonidas is crazy.
All right.
So Philip, are you Christian? Are you Muslim?
I'm a Muslim, but I'm actually a minority Muslim. Well, not too much of a minority. I guess I'm a sola scriptura Muslim.
You're Quranist.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know why they have different names. They're kind of the same thing, right? People just like to put euphemisms. If you ever know who George Carlin is, words are very powerful, especially when they're used strategically. But, for better words, yeah, Quranist, sola scriptura Muslim, pick your poison.
Great. So, do you know, Philip, with Quranist, one thing that really strikes me is how do you guys, so obviously you have a very high view of the Quran to be, by the way, let me just clarify, sola scriptura and Quranists are not the same. We have a lot of difference in theology. So we would.
Yeah, if you could explain specifically, like give me some examples.
So we would take like the church fathers to be authoritative, or the councils to be authoritative, and some to be even inerrant, just not infallible.
Yeah, see, that's again, I know that because the Protestant Church and the Protestant Reformation went outside of scholarship. I went to a Catholic school, so what doesn't make sense to me is that, and I'm guessing, you know, okay, even in the demarcations of monarchical to Latin Trinitarianism, and even before Aquinas' work, where he would justify certain things, what didn't make sense to me is that sola scriptura, right, would say that we deem the Bible the most authoritative works, and scholars outside of it are supplement.
That's not what we believe in
Okay.
sola scriptura. See, you've never read to understand what that actually meant.
If you could show me, what is it? What is sola scriptura
So we
mean?
believe it's the only infallible. It doesn't talk about the authority. It talks about infallibility.
What does infallibility mean to you, I guess, in jurisprudence or in application?
So we would say it can't make error.
It can't make error. Okay, now if you could give me another synonymous euphemism to describe infallible in a jurisprudence or practical application that
something to be
separates it from
infallible.
authoritative.
What?
Yeah.
What is it
Can
categorical?
you give me?
It's categorical. It's a different category. Authority and infallibility.
Right.
so
Now,
some-
can you give me
so a
some
lot- some-
practical applications
so
of the
some-
difference?
Yeah. So for example, like the police are authoritative but not infallible.
Okay, so infallible. So infallible is, are you saying that it's mutually exclusive from the tier system of credibility or authoritativeness? Are you saying that?
Bro, you're just mixing in words, bro. You need
No,
to-
I think it's the opposite.
So
I think you're creating
cite
demarcation where
Can
it's
you
not
cite
there.
me? Can you cite me a reform scholastic who explains sola scriptura the way you does?
Okay, can you give me? Okay, if you can prove to me
No,
that
can you, bro? I just asked you.
I understand
bro,
what infallible.
No, bro. Philip, stop
I'm saying
right
in
there.
the context of jurisprudence.
Philip. I asked you a question. Can
Philip
you
the
answer
second.
my
Philip the
question?
second.
Philip, can you answer my question? I said, can you cite me a reform scholastic who defines sola scriptura the way you do?
Wait, so you need a reform
Yes, you do.
scholastic
Yes,
to
you do.
define sola
Yes,
scriptura?
yes, you definitely do. Yes.
Interesting.
Great. So can you cite me one then?
Because for me,
No, Philip, I'm going to give you one more chance, okay? Because you made a claim, okay? And because obviously you're not that smart. I can tell you're not that smart. You're just trying to use words to sound intelligent, but you're not actually, because you can't cite anyone. You just make random claims, okay? So
Me
I'm
no
gonna
smarter.
I'm going to give you one more chance. Can you cite me a reform scholastic who defines sola scriptura the way you do? Because that's where the term sola scriptura actually comes from. To understand what something means, we need to go to its roots, right? So can you cite me a reform scholastic who will agree with you in the way that you define sola scriptura?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now wouldn't be the most practical time for me to have a list of a repo, like all of the reform scholastic.
So you don't have
of the Protestant
So you're
faith.
just waffling then. Great, thank you so much. So
No, not
let's
waffling.
Let's go back to the topic of the Quran.
Okay.
The Quran. So one of the
Sure thing,
problems I
sure
have, obviously, Quran and sola scriptura are two very different things. One is clearly.
I
solo
agree because the
rather than-
Bible is fake.
Yeah. So one Quranist would be solo scriptura, not sola scriptura. But this guy has no lack of logic or intelligence, so he wouldn't understand this. So I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you, as someone who is a Quranist, right? And you have such a high view of the Quran. How do you so how, like, what is the way in which you know how the Quran was compiled? How do you know the Quran has been perfectly preserved? And what is the story behind that? I need to know some of the practical things that happened in the first 100 years, maybe even less, first century after Muhammad died, in order for you to know that the Quran has been preserved.
Yeah, I mean, we got to be very specific in semantics because then we could do verbatim fallacies and then make
Can
even
you answer,
categorical
can you
errors.
answer my questions?
So
I'm just waffling.
I can answer your question. Yeah, sure. Let me just give you some context to my response, if I may. So the Quran being perfectly, as the adjective
Bro,
know,
can
to
you
be
answer the
preserved.
question? Stop
Can
waffling,
you,
bro.
I'm answering your. This is
Bro,
not waffling. I'm
it
trying to
is,
answer
bro.
your
So
question.
how do you know?
You're trying to throw me off.
Bro, just answer.
Dude,
Even
your
the comments.
conversational
Even the
styles,
comments,
you're
bro.
like chronically online. You
Bro,
don't know how to talk.
I do know, bro. Actually, no, but I spend most
No,
of my
your
time
comments are just
outside.
going to be your echo chambers because they're born into the
Most of
same
them,
religion that you
most of
converted
them,
to.
I'm okay. I'm gonna give it to you again. Most of my time is not online. I don't go live that much. It's only because it's summer that I'm live this much. Usually, I'm not even live. Okay, I'm at seminary. Most of my time is with people. It's reading books and it's working in churches. So me and you we don't agree on that. So I'm gonna give you one more chance. Get straight to the answer. Cut the chase. Cut the waffle. Get to the answer.
Sure. So perfect preservation, right? If we describe what could be perfectly preserved, what's
Have
the
a good day,
mathematical
bro.
star?
Have a good day, bro. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. By the way, you lied about the Uthmanic Pact. No churches were destroyed. You're a liar.
I never said the churches.
You claim that
I
churches
never
were destroyed.
No, I
No
didn't.
churches were
No, I didn't.
destroyed.
I didn't.
You lied.
Dr.
You are a
Richard.
liar with
Richard.
good job, boy.
Richard.
Be quiet. Don't speak with
Okay. First of all, this is what you call a mentally unstable person. First of all, he's using AI. That is the average PDF. That is a descendant of Muhammad. He's a PDF. He likes 6-year-olds. Fair. I'm with you there, bro. I don't agree with you, but I understand why you would be like that if you obviously like 6-year-olds. But also, I never said they destroyed churches. I said if a church is destroyed, not they should destroy it. If a church is destroyed for whatever reason, if it's wind, if it's storm, whatever it may be, or if it needs a repair, you can't fix it. See, he never said that. He said if they were damaged. So if a damage were to happen. So if you listened, instead of yapping, okay, and assuming stuff and going after Aisha's, you would know what I said, bro. So listen before you talk, bro. God gave you 2 ears but 1 mouth. Use those 2 ears, bro. God bless you, Justin. Guys, I'm also streaming on YouTube. Make sure to go check out my YouTube. My YouTube is the link is on my bio. Listen before you speak. For real, man. Like, bro just came in thinking he's proved something. He really didn't. He just fails to listen. But Aisha didn't have a chance to listen. She was 6. She had no chance to listen. No, the reason you got kicked, bro, was because you're immature. You have the same maturity level that Aisha had as a 6-year-old, yet a 53-year-old would take you like Muhammad. Okay, that's the thing we need to talk about here, bro. I got disproven. Fair. If you think I got disproven, why don't you? This live will be recorded on my YouTube channel. The stream will be there. You can get the entire video. Why don't you go back and clip it and show that I got destroyed? Show it. Show it to the whole world if you're so sure. Yeah, sure, bro. Sure. If you genuinely believe that, sure. But again, the whole live will be available on YouTube after the live. You can go clip it, bro. Scully, he's Muslim, bro. Like, you have to imagine these guys are obviously from loads of cousin marriages and stuff. So mentally, you know, bro. Yeah, I said if. I literally specified if. I said if. I never said go do it. I said if there was a damage, if something needed repair. You were never a Muslim. And you never are a Muslim. You're not a Muslim. Hey. Richard, how does it feel to follow a PDF, bro? It's crazy, isn't it? Guys, if you're not a Christian, please do request. Would appreciate a few more conversations before we end the live. We've only done an hour and a half, and I'll be real, I'm shocked by the amount of Muslim keyboard warriors. Muhammad would be embarrassed of you cowards. But such is life. What if you're Christians? If you disagree with me, you're more than still welcome to come up. If you're a Christian who just has questions about me personally or need advice or things like that, in the last 15 minutes of my life, I do an open panel for all Christians to come and ask the questions which they would like to. I found that to be the most efficient way to do things. Non-Christians request. Oh, I'm bored. Guys, we'll give it one more minute. If no non-Christian requests, then what we'll do is, and we'll do a new live. I've never done two lives in one night while having this new setup. So I'll try that, see if it helps push the algorithm of TikTok that we love so much. Looking at debate attack, bro. Those girls are useless, bro. Who am I debating, man? How much do they pay you for blasphemy? I wish I was getting paid. Clearly, you became a Christian to get green card or political asylum. Well, bro, unfortunately, I don't have my green card, so clearly I failed. So why am I still a Christian? Right, 10 more seconds, and then we'll just restart the live and see what it'll be like. Why am I Protestant? Because I believe in the infallibility of the Bible. She mocks Christians. Muhammad mocked Christians. If I need to go after every person who mocks Christianity, I'll lose my... Even the politicians in the UK do it. They actually have so much patience. We need to take a book out of your book. Bro, I'm plastic. I don't even think I've got patience, bro. Like, I genuinely don't think I've got any patience. So I appreciate that, man. I do. It's something I pray about a lot, and do be praying for that for me. It's something we can all always grow in. Yeah. So please pray for that. I do try a lot to not crash out, but it is, bro. It's really hard. Like the amount of lies they tell, they're all lies. The amount of rubbish they come up with, it does get to you. What made you convert from Muslim to Christian? One was false and the other was true. So I acted accordingly. Right, guys. You know what? I love that you don't stop to the... Bro, for me, because I was part of the religion, even when I'm crashing out at them, yeah, it's not coming out of hate. Like, I can't hate my own people. I still love them. They're just in extreme falsehood, and they need help. They need so much help. And the help only comes from Christ. Guys, we'll give it like 5 more seconds because I'm just bored. No one wants to speak to me. Apparently, every Muslim suddenly scared to speak to me, and the non-Christians, which is great, isn't it? Like, it's a good place we're in at the moment. Right. Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna restart the live. Please join my second live. It will literally be straight away, maybe 30 seconds in between, just to get the headphones off, shake my head a bit, come back into reality, and we'll be back. The second live will be slightly shorter, but yeah, please do join the second live. We'll see what that will be like. God bless, guys. See you in a bit.